Hello everyone, and welcome to your pick a card reading for the month of September and October. This pick a card reading is going to focus on what is happening going forward from September to October. So today we're using the Magical Spell Cards Oracle. We are using the Lisa Frank Tarot. We are using some gemstone cards, and of course the original Rider-Waite tarot deck. Okay. Alright, so now that I've shuffled the deck and laid out all the cards for you, I want you to take a moment to take a couple deep breaths. Breathing in for 3 seconds, holding for 3 seconds, and letting go for 3 seconds. And what this is going to do is just going to calm yourself and give you the right energy to proceed with the reading. So I'm going to let you do that for a second, and after you've done that, feel free to pause the video if you want. You can pick a card, whichever one that feels most appealing to you. Just remember to use your intuition for this reading. Just whichever pile calls out to you the most. The pile with the carnelian on it is pile number 1. The pile with the selenite on it is pile number 2. The pile with the labradorite is pile number 3. And the pile with the candle quartz on it is pile number 4. Okay, so for pile number 1 with the carnelian on it, I just want to say that carnelian symbolizes confidence, and just really that might be a theme for you going forward into this next month to work on, might be your confidence. So first I'm going to pick the crystal card, and your crystal is stromatolite. And your affirmation is, I am always safe and divinely protected. Stromatolites are an extinct group of marine invertebrate animal fossils where the organic matter has been replaced by quartz in a process that takes 100 years or more. It is an extremely strong earth energy conduit. Fossils are very important to the well-beings of an empath space. While the organic matter that made up these animals are long gone, the energy signature is still present. Fossils keep an empath grounded and strong, while reminding that energy is fluid and all things will inevitably change. So basically, with the stromatolite card, it's basically telling you to work on grounding yourself, that's going to be very important to you this next month. So for your major arcana for the Lisa Frank Tarot cards, you've got the Chariot, you've got Death, and you've got the Sun. So there's some themes of, manifesting, but with the Death card, there's some things you might need to give up as well. So that's something to focus on. Okay. Okay, so what I'm getting here kind of is an energy that you may have to sacrifice something to get what you want. You may have to sacrifice something to get what you want. You might hit like a plateau in your manifesting abilities and might need to be refreshed. Maybe take some time to refresh your intuition and really listen to it, really ground yourself before you can manifest what you really want. So I'm going to move these cards to the side. And then now we're breaking out the Magical Spell Cards deck. And what I really like about this is each card doubles as a spell prompt. So when you watch this video, you can basically pause it, go to your altar, and use the prompts on the cards for your own spell. So first one that we have is psychic protection, all right? So psychic protection, new beginnings, and dream sweet deep sleep. Okay, so with psychic protection, that basically means you need some psychic protection. So a good spell to do would be to go to your altar, to light whatever herbs you use for protection. It could be sage, it could be, you could use Palo Santo, you could use Yerba Santa, and use black tourmaline, use selenite. Hold on to one of the crystals in each of your hands and say, around me now, a shield of gold, protecting me, strong and bold, as the card says right there. All right. So there are sometimes moments where we feel splintered, harmful, sticky energies which can weaken us. Okay, so with this card, it's showing that you could be in an environment where people are overly critical, or you're in a toxic workplace. You have people around you that love you conditionally, not unconditionally, and that could be wearing down on your soul, making you feel depleted, less hopeful than you usually are. So you need some psychic protection. If this spell chose you, the universe wants you to know that you don't need to suffer from being around people or places that disturb or drain your energy. When you reduce stress, worry, and fears, you will reduce the impact of negativity immensely. You can maintain your energetic integrity with the help of this magical spell, which will offer you strong and impenetrable protection. Alright, so here's the full spell to do. Go to your sacred space and light a candle. Visualize a circle of white light all around you. Say out loud, around me now, a shield of gold, protecting me, strong and bold. Harmful energy cannot find any way into my mind. No discord, malice, or hate can find a way to penetrate. I am protected with this shield wall. Attackers now, they all fall. Dark words, dark thoughts, by the spell they are now caught, and by the power of 3 by 3, as I do will, so mote it be. So here is the spell for you. And that is with the psychic protection card. We also have new beginnings here, which I was picking up something with the death card and the hanged man. You have to sacrifice something in order for new beginnings to arise. So with that said, this new month ahead of you is probably going to bring some pretty cool stuff. Alright, so there are times when we know a fresh start would be the best approach. We need to recalibrate, shed what is done, and move forward. This magical spell will show you how very right you are to desire this new beginning, and once cast, exciting new opportunities will commence. Alright, if you were chosen by the spell card, a new beginning would indeed be best for you at this time. The question is how to create this in the very best way. Cast the spell and allow the magic that flows forth to guide you to a place and path where you are not repeating and recycling, but where there is a true sense of newness, discovery, and wonder. You are now creating a beautiful, brave moment of opportunity. Live as if you are on the verge of a most wonderful discovery. Alright. So, let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. That is going to be very important for you to say when you're at your altar. Basically, cleansing and clearing your space is going to be really important for you. And especially, I think that since we're moving into the fall, it's kind of a good time astrologically to get rid of the old things and move into the new things. So, the spell that comes with the card is basically saying that you should gather some items from natural places, such as a feather, a seashell, a piece of wood, and a stone. Basically, gather your crystals, gather some bergamot oil if you can, and a handful of salt. Go to your sacred space, completely clear everything there, put it all away, and then set a circle of pure white light moving all around you, protecting you and filling the space with light. Place 9 drops of bergamot oil on the cloth. Wipe down the altar surface and really clear it. Then go about your home and cleanse all the doorknobs, handles, and light switches with the same cloth. Return to your space and begin to recreate it. Place the white cloth and then your seashell, feather, stone, and the wood upon your altar. Light the candle, and while it's burning, take a broom and decorate it with the herbs and flowers. You may wish to intertwine little branches from trees with the broom. Paste your crystals on the handle and then place it near your altar, letting everything dry and set firmly. Chant 3 times. Let this broom sweep anew all that is no longer true. Let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. Let the fire, water, air, and earth bring me to energetic rebirth. New beginnings, with them I shall see more of life's great discoveries. And by the power of 3 by 3, as I do will, so mote it be. And then you gotta scatter the salt around your home, especially at the exits and entries, and then energetically sweep your home. Open the windows and the doors, sweep the energy out along with the salt. And then you can also vacuum up any excess salt that's around. I'm sorry guys if my voice is kind of weird. It's really late at night and my voice tends to get this way around 2 a.m. So bear with me. This is the spell from the book. Hopefully it's focused enough. Alright, and the last card that you have here is Dream Sweet, Sleep Deep. Alright, so we all benefit from deep, sweet sleep. Alright, it's really necessary to your well-being and to your health, both mentally and physically. And this is something that I actually struggle with, is my sleep. So maybe if you pick this pile, maybe sleep problems are something that you deal with, and maybe you need to focus on getting enough sleep. Try and get your 8 hours. Even if you don't get 8 hours, if you only get 5 hours or something, at least really make sleeping like a sacred activity for you. So, the chant or the spell, that is basically I'm not going to read it because my voice is kind of going out. I'm just going to show you the spell. Okay. Alright, so this one is basically all about sleep and how important it is. So the overall themes that I'm getting is that you need to really like work on grounding yourself, treating yourself well by sleeping, clearing out the old, in with the new, getting rid of old habits that are holding you back so that you can manifest what you really deserve and desire. You will have to make some sacrifices, but that's normal if you want to be successful. Confidence is key for you, all right? So that is your message for the upcoming month, going from September into October. For pile 1, thank you. All right, so for pile 2 with the selenite on top of it, I just want to start out by saying that selenite is a very good energy absorbing stone. It is basically, it doesn't need to be cleansed. It's very good if after a stressful day you come home and you just hold this piece. I highly recommend keeping some selenite with you, like at all times. So there's that. The first card that I'm going to start off with is the crystal card. So you have moss agate. Your affirmation for this month is, I consciously receive love and positive energy from the world. Okay? So that's going to be very important for you. You have the world, the star, and the wheel of fortune. You also have Page of Wands, Ace of Cups, and King of Pentacles. Okay, so I see some success here for you. This month is going to be a really great one for you as long as you consciously are open to receiving all the good that the world has in store for you. So with the Wheel of Fortune, just know that maybe you're coming out of a place where it's not been that great, but it's turning around. Like your luck is turning around, definitely. And that's something with the Wheel of Fortune that I always kind of know, that whenever you get that card, it's sort of like, if you're in a bad spot, know that it won't last forever. You know, you're gonna have good things happen to you. And the same goes for when you're in a good spot. It's not always gonna be happy. Life isn't like that. So it's kind of a balance. And just being aware of that balance is really important to cultivating and creating a successful, harmonious life. Okay, so that's with our tarot. And now let's crack out the spell cards. So we have Justice, Beauty, and Victory. Wow, okay. So, all right. Justice, Beauty, and Victory. Let's see what the Oracle says. Okay, so for Justice, you might be feeling you might be feeling taken advantage of. You might have been treated unfairly lately. If this card's chosen you, you might be yearning for justice and fairness, but it's important to respond with wisdom to the magical message and to the action this card suggests you take. The universe is acknowledging that justice must be done, and it will be done, and that you deserve more than you may be receiving at the moment. Basically, it's really important to remember that there is the law of threefold return, and that basically what is being sent out to you will return upon the sender 3 times over. So if anyone is being crappy to you, if anyone's just treating you like shit, they're gonna reap they're gonna reap what they sow, basically. So it's telling you not to worry about that. You might feel like you might feel the need for vengeance, but that's not really necessary. You can basically pray for justice. You can do a spell for justice. I just wouldn't go out of my way to inflict upon the person. I wouldn't act with revenge in mind. That's all. But basically, here's the spell. It's basically, by the power of 3 by 3, deliver justice to me. So that's more of a spell to bring about positive change rather than revenge. Basically, justice comes in many forms, and I think that's something that's important to remember. But you will get your justice. Like, you are benefiting, you are going to be benefiting from whatever the situation is. And even if it's really bad, it's going to turn around in your favor. There's also a letting go spell. And I'm going to show this spell to you. It says you need an egg, 3 bay leaves, and 3 handfuls of sea salt. You basically, sometime between the waning and the dark moon, charge the egg, the bay leaves, and the salt on your altar. Go to your altar and visualize a circle of blue, of deep blue, which is a color for healing and emotional strength and clarity and everything. And ask for this wound to be healed, for the memory and the wisdom to remain, but for the pain to be released. So an herb that would be really good to work with right now for you would be Yerba Santa, because I'm sensing also, since this card is green, I'm sensing that you might have a wound in your heart chakra, and Yerba Santa is really good for releasing emotional pain from the heart chakra. So here's the spell real fast. Sorry if you can't see it. Okay. But don't worry, you have beauty and victory left, so let's get to that. Alright, so, if this card has chosen you, the universe wants you to know that being beautiful is a natural outcome of believing in the beauty that already exists within you. It's about letting go of the critical gaze you may have developed, the stereotypes that surround us all, and knowing that within you is beauty. This spell will reconnect your inner beauty with your outer self, and reconnect your inner and outer selves. So, beauty my soul, beauty my form, beauty my face at night, at dawn, beauty at birth, beauty at rest, beauty when life puts me to the test. I have a form which is divine. I allow what is within to shine, and by the power of 3 by 3, as I do will, so mote it be. I'm really sorry about my voice, guys. It's just going out, so bear with me. Alright, and we have the victory card, which is a very triumphant card there for you. Like I said, back over here, I think as long as you consciously open yourself up to receive love and positive energy from the universe, your rewards, financially and emotionally, are going to be great. your luck is really turning around for you. So with this victory card, it's basically reminding you that if you have suffered and labored or wonder where your life is taking you, you're gonna be successful really soon. So this month is probably gonna be a very abundant month for you. So it's also saying like upcoming events are gonna be really positive, and use that to bring joy and inspiration to others as well. Like, yes, you can revel in it, you know, you can soak up the good vibes for yourself, but be sure to give back a little bit to others that have helped you on this journey. And you can give back by helping others to you know, complete their journey as well. And here is the victory spell in the Oracle book. Alright, so thank you very much. That was all for pile 2. I hope that resonated with you. And now we have pile 3 with a labradorite. And I just would like to point out the labradorite is basically a catalyst for magic, for your magical abilities. It can help develop your intuition. It's great to use while practicing. Your crystal card today is lepidolite, and your affirmation is, I receive energy that is of the highest good for me, and I am protected from all other energy. That is really important to do whenever you're casting a spell, or, you know. Ooh, okay. So we've got Temperance, we've got the Tower, we've got the Empress. So I'm sensing that something big is going to happen to you this next month, and it might be involving a female figure in your life. There might be a falling out, maybe, or something happens that is unexpected. But I wouldn't be too worried about the outcome. I would just try to take a balanced perspective and always remember to protect yourself energetically, just in case something, you know, goes wrong. Okay. I'm sensing some strained energy. You might really be stuck in a hard place decision-wise. And you might need to go to others for help, maybe, is what I'm getting. And that's okay, you know, that's totally okay. Like, confide in a trusted person, find yourself a mentor. Those are going to be important for you, I think, during this time. Alright, so for you, we have the best possible decision, which basically I'm getting that you're going to have to make a really important decision, okay? And we also have wisdom, which is like really important. You know, it's very important to pray for wisdom all the time, just in case, you know, your battles, you know, it seems like you're going to be going through a lot this month, and you're really going to need wisdom to help you overcome everything. You're also going to need to let go, and I'm pretty sure it has something to do with that relationship with you know, the tower and the Empress, I feel like there's going to be a falling out between a major female figure in your life, and you're going to have to let go of that relationship. You're going to have to, or let go of the conflict. It could be that too. You just have to use your own wisdom and your own intuition to make that call. And you're going to have to call upon your guides or call upon your God or gods to help you with that decision, because it's a really important decision to make. Alright, that's all for pile number 3. And for pile number 4, we have Candle Quartz, which is a good healing stone. It's like clear quartz, but it's just more opaque. It works pretty much the same as clear quartz as well. So, alright, I'm going to pull for you the crystal card. You have Angel Light. And your affirmation for today, for the month actually, is I listen to the wisdom of the universe and trust my intuition. That is extremely important. You have the Fool, the High Priestess, and the Hermit. Okay, so I'm sensing that like you're gonna go on a journey of self-exploration, okay? You have within you everything that you need to do what it takes to cultivate maturity and heighten your level of intuition. You're probably going to need to take some alone time to do this, however, and that's okay, because with everything, like, there's seasons, you know? There's seasons of emotional fulfillment, of manifestation, and then there's times where you have to make a decision, a very, you know, it might be difficult, but with using your intuition, you're golden, you're good. So with the Angel Light card, it's basically telling you to listen to the wisdom of your own intuition, and you know, also don't be afraid to ask your guides or your gods for help. So with the spell cards, we have Sensuality, Safe Travel, and Inspiration. So you might be, you know, feeling a little less sensual lately, or you could be feeling less sensual now, but in the month to come, it's really going to be, you're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to laugh, dance, you know, play up your sensuality in a way that will help you get in touch with yourself. Safe travel. So you might be like traveling. You might be, it could also be metaphorical too. You could be traveling in a sense that you find new things, new areas to study or to integrate into your daily life. And inspiration. Okay, so it's very important that you ask God or whoever you call out to. It's important that you ask them for inspiration this month, and they will guide you. They will definitely point you in the right direction. Trust in them. Okay, so that's all I have for pile number 4. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Thanks. Bye.